Hello and welcome to In Simple Terms with Satish. Today we are talking about OpenTelemetry for AI agent traces. This matters because AI agents are starting to behave less like simple chatbots and more like small distributed systems. Let us understand this with a simple everyday example. Imagine you ordered dinner from a restaurant. The food arrives late. You call the restaurant and say, "What happened?" If they only say the food arrived at 8:15, that does not help much. You want the full path. When was the order received? When did the kitchen start? Was one ingredient missing? Did the driver wait too long? Did the driver take the wrong route? That timeline tells you where the delay actually happened. That is what a trace does in software. Now coming back to technology. An AI agent run is not just one model call. It may start with a user request, then the agent plans, then it calls a model, then it searches a document store, then it calls a tool, then it calls the model again, then it retries something, then it creates the final answer. If the final answer is slow, expensive, or wrong, the final answer alone does not tell you why. You need to see the path. OpenTelemetry is a standard way to collect that path. It gives systems a shared way to describe traces, spans, metrics, logs, and events. A trace represents one complete run. A span represents one step inside that run. For an AI agent, a useful trace might have a top-level span called invoke agent. Under that, you may see a model call span, then a retrieval span, then an execute tool span, then another model call span. Each span can carry useful details. Which model was used? How many input tokens were sent? How many output tokens came back? What was the finish reason? Which tool was called? What was the tool call ID? Did the tool fail? Which data source was searched? This is where OpenTelemetry's Gen AI semantic conventions become important. Semantic conventions are basically shared field names. Instead of every framework inventing its own labels for model, token count, tool call, and error, OpenTelemetry defines common field names. The idea is simple. One field for the requested model, one field for input tokens, one for output tokens, one for finish reason, and one for the tool name. I will keep the exact field names in the show notes because they are useful for engineers, but they are not great to hear as audio. That may sound like plumbing, but plumbing is what makes serious systems work. If every agent framework emits telemetry differently, you get logged into one tool. If different systems follow the same conventions, you can compare them, debug them, and move telemetry between platforms. For engineers, the practical pattern is simple. Create one trace for every user-visible agent run. Inside that trace, create separate spans for model calls, retrieval calls, tool calls, retries, and final response generation. Record the model name, latency, token usage, finish reason, tool name, error type, and data source ID. Then, when something goes wrong, you can ask better questions. Was the answer slow because the model was slow? Was it slow because retrieval took too long? Did a tool fail and trigger a retry? Did the prompt change increase token usage? Did one route cost more than another? This is the difference between guessing and debugging. The catch is privacy. AI telemetry can include sensitive content. Prompts can contain private information. Tool calls can include file names, identifiers, or customer data. Retrieval results can include confidential documents. So the safe default is to capture metadata first: model, latency, token count, tool name, error type, and finish reason. Full prompt and response capture should be opt-in, scoped, and short-lived. In simple terms, trace enough to debug the system. Do not casually export private conversations into your observability tool. The simple takeaway is this: as AI agents become more useful, they also become harder to debug from the outside. OpenTelemetry for AI agent traces gives builders a shared way to see what actually happened inside a run. If your agent is important enough to ship, it is important enough to trace. And if the trace contains sensitive content, it is important enough to protect. If this helped you understand the topic in simple terms, follow or subscribe to In Simple Terms with Satish. I will see you in the next episode.